I'm in Adelaide right now. I booked this trip 3 days ago. Came in at like 10 p.m. yesterday. I'm staying with this really sweet couple. Their kids moved out because they're grown-ups. So now they do Airbnb. And they have 2 cats and they're really lovely people, very chatty, which is good because it made me feel very comfortable straight away. So today was my first full day here. My idea was to walk to a grocery store and then the local farmers market that is on because it's Sunday today. But I ended up walking like 2 hours to that one spot to get a protein shake. Don't ask me why I didn't get it anywhere closer. I was just like, I was in a walking mood. It was really nice to be in a new place and have this kind of feeling of excitement of, you know, you want to walk because you want to explore the place and you want to see the things. I think I had walked around like 20,000 steps at that point, which is so cool because that's one thing that I used to do when I was living in Vienna so much. Whereas now in Australia, you just drive everywhere. Like walking isn't that big of a thing. I'm very proud of myself that I decided to go on this trip alone. I've never really felt uncomfortable traveling alone. The thought of being alone makes me feel uncomfortable sometimes, but the second I am alone, I fall back into this just like enjoying time with myself and spending time doing the things that I want to do, which is really nice. You know, when you're in a new place and it's almost this excitement of no one knows me and no one knows anything about me. I could be whoever I wanted to be. So it's this whole like, it feels like a whole new world and you can just like reimagine who you are in it. But at the same time, I really get to appreciate the people that I have around me. Feeling safe around people. If you don't want to be alone, you know you always have someone there. Got home, made myself some lunch, and then I had a shower to like reset. Did my hair, which makes me feel a lot better. Like just when my hair looks nice, I just feel a bit more like myself. It's actually such a funny thing because I used to straighten my hair every single day for 10 years, 7 years. The people that went to school with me never really saw me with curly hair, but now I just like, I'm not doing it at all anymore, and I love my curly hair. It's such a big part of me and my identity, and I feel so comfortable and confident with my hair, and it makes me really happy that I got so far because I remember how much I hated my curly hair and how much I just wanted to have straight hair. Decided to go to the botanical garden, which is where I'm at right now. It's huge, so it's, even though there's people around, it feels very quiet. It's not that hot here because you can just sit in the shade, and there's so many trees and little ponds, ducks. That was my first day in Adelaide. I like it here. I'm excited for the next couple of days. I'm going to a concert tonight. I want to check out Sephora to see if I can find a nice lip oil because I brought one lipstick and also haven't been to Sephora in ages. I've been wanting to romanticize life a bit more this year. I feel like I got a bit carried away with like the just like everyday feeling of it's just another day and you can wear comfy clothes and I don't care how I look or how my hair looks, which is such a good, like, obviously I love that I'm confident enough and comfortable enough in my own skin to do that and to go out without anything on my face and whatever my hair looks like. But it's still it's still nice to care, you know? It makes you feel nice, it makes you feel put together, it makes you feel, yeah, just like good. It's a form of self-care, I think, and that's something that I really want to invest a bit more into this year, like especially time-wise, not even money investment, but just time investment. It's also just nice to do something for yourself once in a while. I'm actually going to Ross Lynch's concert tonight. I'm like 90% sure that I have a ticket, but I have to go to Will and Collect to get it. I hope I'm getting there and there is a ticket waiting for me, like under my name. Otherwise, I don't know how I'm gonna spend my night. When I moved to Switzerland and I lost like all of my childhood friends and all of my girlfriends, in Switzerland I had one best friend. She was a girl, or she is a girl, we're still best friends. And then I had my boyfriend, but I didn't really have that many close girlfriends. I had one other best friend, but I don't really know. It was a weird thing because we were so close, and then after the summer break in my last year of school, I went back to school and she was just, you know, like not really talking to me properly, not sitting next to me, like not inviting me to stuff. And we chatted about it, like, because I approached her and I was like, is something going on? What happened? And she just apologized for being a bad friend and told me she would do better and she wanted to like make it up for me and stuff, but nothing changed, which is fine, but it hurt me a lot. I feel like friendship breakups suck. Like, they really, really hurt. That really shattered my whole self-esteem when it came to approaching female friendships a bit more. I know how much love I give, and I give very fast to people, so that made me scared because I knew if it ended, if the other person didn't want to be friends with me anymore, it would hurt me more than a breakup. So I just like didn't really do that. And then I think I just, you know, I don't go out right now, I don't drink, I don't party. I love going to dance, but in Australia, or at least in Perth, or like where we are, the nightlife is just not it. In Vienna, I still went out just sober with my friends. It was so fun, but not in Australia. I stopped getting ready and listening to music and putting on makeup and like all of these things that just make you feel excited to be a woman. So being able to buy these things for myself with money that I earned from creating to make me feel more connected to being a woman and have fun with exploring, you know, my creativity in a different way of like putting something nice on my face and just like getting dressed up. And it is a confidence boost. I think it's just putting effort and time into yourself. It's a form of self-care, and that will then raise your confidence because you feel like you deserve taking care of yourself, like you deserve this attention, you deserve to feel pretty, you deserve to feel good, and you don't need makeup for that. Self-care can be anything. It can literally be like washing your hair and having fresh hair, or taking a shower, or putting on some nice clean clothes. Like, it can be anything, but it's self-care, it's self-love, and that is something that I have neglected since I turned 13. Even when I did things that were self-care, I would do them out of an insecurity, and I would sit there and be like, oh, I feel like I don't like how I look, I don't like this about me, I don't like that about me, I'm gonna change it. And then I put on makeup, or I try to lose weight, or I don't know, like try to buy new clothes that I then never wore, because it was all coming out of this feeling of not being enough. It was a feeling of lack. Whereas now I feel so happy with who I am and how I look, and it feels like it's coming from a place of abundance and not like wanting to change me, but just like wanting to have fun as a person. I think one big thing that like prevented me of going on a like solo trip and, you know, like reaching out to people to get a ticket for the concert and just like being very persistent. I had this gut feeling that this was supposed to happen, like this intuition. And previously, I know that I would have ignored it because I would have felt like, oh, these people might not like me, or I might be annoying, or I'm like running after people and I don't want to do that and I don't want to be a burden. Whereas now I feel like, you know, if you want something and it feels like this was meant to be, like, you know, you just have this clarity or like certainty that that is what you want to do, or that is what's supposed to happen, then, and there's no shame in going after it. Like, the worst that can happen is that someone says no to you. And it's a word. They can't hurt you with the words. And that's another thing that I had to learn, because I still am with a lot of things, but especially with people that I care about, it almost feels like their words could hurt me, like physically hurt me. So sometimes when I haven't responded to someone in a while and then they text me something, I have this fear that they're gonna tell me they don't want to be friends with me anymore because I haven't responded back. Or if there's like a minor inconvenience and someone, I've overstepped the boundary of someone else and they tell me, which is something that happens in a healthy relationship, you learn and then you know the boundaries of someone. It makes me so scared that the person is gonna leave me. So I almost, when I get those messages, I like freeze up inside and I'm like, oh my god, this person is gonna like tell me that they don't want to have anything to do with me anymore and they don't want to be my friend anymore, like things like that. Even my family, and I haven't responded to them in a while. Do I want to put this over there? I want to put it on my nose. Oh my god, that's so much. Oh, that was way too much. Okay, we're gonna fix this in a second. I'm just gonna put it on my eye. I basically get the same feeling. Like, it doesn't really matter if it's a friend, if it's family. The thing that matters is that I care about them and I care about their opinion of me. If it's like someone random, I'm a bit better with it. I still don't enjoy the feeling of being rejected, or I don't think anyone actually enjoys it, like actively enjoys it. But what I'm trying to say is that there is no shame in putting yourself out there and going after what you want, because otherwise it is never gonna happen, Like, you can dream so much, but if you don't actually put some effort into achieving the things and doing the things that you set your mind to, which means taking a risk of getting rejected, or taking the risk of, people telling you that you're annoying for like asking so much, or for like running after your dreams or stuff like that. That is literally what you have to kind of be okay with. You have to trust that people will tell you when they don't want to do something with you or for you or whatever. Like, your responsibility is to go after your dreams, not to figure out if other people want to do those things or want to, spend time with you or want to see you or whatever. If they don't want to, it's their responsibility to tell you. That really like made me see everything so different, because I was like, wow, it's really not my responsibility, because I'm someone that overthinks a lot and I try to think about everyone else around me. Whereas I've met some people recently that are just a bit more like, I do my thing, and if someone else doesn't like this or has a problem, I'm trusting that there are a responsible man or woman that can come up to me and I will hold space, and I will, if they have boundaries, if they set boundaries, I will respect them more for it. Doesn't mean that they don't like me anymore. That's just how adult friendships, relationships, whatever, family works. You have to trust that other people will come to you if there is a problem or if they're annoyed with something that you're doing. And likewise, you can do the same. You have to stand up for what you want. You have to set your boundaries. If someone asks something of you that you don't feel comfortable with, you have to say it. It's just this trust that you can go after what you want to do, and everything else, everyone else, is not your responsibility. Obviously, treat people with respect, with kindness, how you want to be treated, but them setting their boundaries is nothing that you have, like, you don't have to do it for them. And especially if you grew up in a household where like setting boundaries was considered something unhealthy or something selfish, like I did, you have to rewire your brain when you're an adult and when you're like out of that environment. And it takes a while, like, give yourself some grace, be gentle, be kind, give yourself some time, find things that help with rewiring. Oh, I wanted to put the eyeliner on. I'm gonna get it quickly. Okay, I got it. But I kind of lost what I was saying before. I think I made my point. That's just something that I wanted to chat about, because it's a lesson that I've been learning this past year, and a lesson that I'm still learning. And especially going on this trip by myself, when you're alone, there's no one there that holds your hand. You have to figure it all out by yourself, which is something, oh wow, doing this on my phone is not it. which is something really uncomfortable, but also empowering. I actually love this. This is so much fun. I really miss this, like the feeling of getting ready. Like it feels so exciting. Before I came on this trip, I actually went on like a solo date for the first time in like ages. And it was so much fun. I definitely will go on another one. I love the sound so much. It just makes me so... Do you remember that when you were a kid and you were like going through your mom's makeup bag and you like took stuff out and it was just like you open it up and you're like, oh my god, what is this? What does it do? All of that stuff. Do you need more of this? Probably. It just reminds me of it. It brings back childhood memories. I want to do the mascara next. Yes. This looks so pretty. Also, I love brown mascara. I can't do this on my phone now. Okay, I think, whoa. I don't think I've ever had like really good mascara. I love it so much. It makes me so happy. I think that's even. Oh, yeah, I did paint my skin a bit. I'm gonna wait until it's dry. Whew, that was so much focus. I am wearing something really basic just because I wanted to feel comfortable because I'm getting my period soon. So I had some other outfits, but I'm literally gonna wear like a white tank top and then like my really, really baggy jeans. Wait. These blue slippers. And that's it. I will let you know as soon as I have my ticket.
You keep me up at night, keep me up at night. It's like I'm hypnotized.